times are dropping. Looks like track conditions are starting to improve.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there will be no comms today. Unfortunately, I will be streaming for IRL purposes on my POV, which I will be using on the highlight video of this season. Unfortunate, we don't have the commentator today. He had to gone out, which something important come up. So apologies if you can't hear me correctly. So all it is today is just about highlight and the race, and so you guys can see everybody out on track. Currently, the top 10 right now: Reisman in first with a 12.2, Tim in second with a 12.6, Jose third with a 12.8, Kelvin fourth with a 12.8 as well, Luke Baker also with a 12.8, with Mike in sixth with 13.4, myself 13.4 in seventh, Billy Mossam in eighth, who's got a 30-second time penalty in today's race with 13.5, Mass Baron ninth, Nick Reserve 13.6, Tom Joe in 10th with 13.7, and also Mercedes have a new driver of JCK, who has been promoted to Mercedes. That is your top 10 currently right now. I'm going to go back out on a lap. Actually, we'll go on board with somebody. I think Mike's on a lap right now. Right, let's get on with this race then. As Mask, Mike is 17.5, 33 in Sector 2, so it looks like he is on a good lap. Could he take pole position, currently sitting in 6th place right now? Oh, bit of carbon fibre there, and that's his lap invalid. So then, the next driver who would be next is me. So let's do it.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
Let's do it. As it actually looks like it's drying up. That's interesting. Maybe we could go to slick tyres soon. Could be a possibility. Nobody's on a lap behind me. I'm just going to quickly change something. There we go. Apologies for that. It is starting to dry up. I'm struggling on these interconditions. He should be Shane. He should be. I did send him like 5 invites. Let's burn a bit of fuel. Now I've got to decide, do I pit or do I stay out? Let's do a lap, or try and do a lap at least. Billy's though going soft tyres, so let's see. Man. As here we go, start our qualifying lap. Miles better than my first time with 13.4.
5 minutes. There are 5 minutes of the session remaining.
We get traction pretty decent out of there. As now we're approaching the hairpin corner where famously Hamilton and Albon crashed. Hopefully we have none of that today. But I'm going to pit because I think it's going to be dries. I don't think I have enough time. Also, you got to take the track pit lane correctly, or you will be awarded a penalty. As we come to the pit stone and get ready for a set of softs. We have how many minutes? We have exactly 3 minutes and 11 seconds. It's supposed to dry off. It has dried off. Funny. Yeah, that is true, Shane. Adam did lose his relationship there, unfortunately. Hasn't been able to recover. We're literally going to, I don't know, underfuel the car. Right, we'll give it a bit of time. So we've got time. Apologies again for anybody who is watching at the stream. It will be like this for this week. It can't be helped. So if it happens like this again, though, we will have Lance doing F5 if the turnouts varies. That's now we get ready on our lap. Ooh. It's going to be a nice close championship fight between me, Tim and JCK. Possibly Kelvin. It's going to be a close race today. Hopefully I don't get too many penalties. And it's good that nobody's lagging as well, which is just good to see. Billy sets a lap just then. And there's a racing point right behind me, I believe that's Reese, so I will let him through. Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. Get a move on. Currently in 10th place, not the best place to be on track right now, especially Austria. Could be a midfield crash. Let's try and pick up some speed, burn a bit of fuel, get tyres warm. Track's still cold. That's Tom Joe then, sets a 9.5, currently pole position. Let's see if we can smash that lap on soft tyres. As my quali lap has begun. Right, sets a 7.5. As we do go up, 2.4 seconds up currently. Softs are gripping really well. Five seconds improvement. Looking good. Second place there then. 10th off my teammate, which is great. Really close there between the top two then. As we round up the grid. But JCK now is coming to the line. What time will he do then? As he's coming to the line, and it's First place with a 155. 3 actually found a lot more time there. Jose will be happy with that. Anybody else on a lap? Could Luke Baker set anything? Oh, here comes Luke Baker then. Right to the line. What time will it be? And it's only 12th with a 112.8. Matt then will be sitting at 13th. And a lot of people actually didn't set lap times while the quali was wet. Okay, Shane, keep that in mind. If Felix can't make it next week, I will send you all the details, and hopefully you don't have connection issues or anything and your internet's strong enough. I don't see it to be an issue with that. Have a look, JCK then, your top man on the podium in pole position then, currently, as we're just waiting for Jessica to retire from the session. As we've got 30 seconds then till the lobby ends, and then we will get ready for the race. Top three then as follows: Jose or JCK then in pole position. Second place is Tim. Good result for him, especially for the championship against me and JCK. Myself in third place, and that is our top three, with Tom Joe actually in fourth. So it's going to be nice to see Tom Joe there next to me. He'll probably jump me at the start. We'll go down the rest of the grid when we do get the official results. Something could change. If I am quiet, do let me know, because I'm using my wireless mic, so I'm not using my other mic, what I usually use. Well then, the official results with a 155 from JCK in pole position by 8/10 by the dry session. Tim in second place. Myself in third, Tom Jewell in fourth, Mask in fifth, Riceman or Reese in sixth, Ceramic in seventh, Mike in eighth, Billy Mossam in ninth, Kelvin or Santos in 10th, Mammoth in 11th, Luke Baker 12th, Matt 13th, Traincatch 14th or Tom, Nice Spicer 15th, Jessica 16th, Storm 17th, and Jeremy Pope in 18th place. Yeah, that ain't an issue, Shane. That's all good. Just to make sure, is my mic loud or anything? Like, if it's too quiet, I'll get it closer, but you might hear me breathing while I'm racing. That's good to hear then. Well then, guys, good luck in your race. Do apologies that it's like this for the stream today. And interesting strategy. That would be telling if I show you my strategy. But I think everyone's going to do soft, medium, soft, hard today. It is a one-stop, so unless it's a safety car. Or rain, but I don't think there's going to be rain today, as we'll just increase the fuel a little bit. And we'll get ready to start the IRL's F5 Season 8 Round 5 race. As we get ready on the formation lap. A bit of wheel spin there just to warm the tyres up.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Warm the tyres up. Don't want to weave too much because you're just going to get more wear on the tyres. That's why I do little quick weaves like that, just to get them heated quickly. Too close there to Tim. I've got to actually stay calm as well while I'm doing this, so it's going to be very interesting.
Conditions looking good.
It's going to be a very good race. Can't wait to get started. Keep tyres warm. Just trying to get these rears up. Alright, we're staying lean. There we go then. Well, good luck guys, and anybody who is watching, if you do want to hit the like button and subscribe to help IRL. There'll be a lot of information approaching soon, and also new information of next season will also be hitting the end of this year. As Tim then will be in second, Jose first, and I am third, Tom Drill fourth, Maskin fifth, so it's going to be a very close fight, and hopefully everyone can keep it clean. Well then.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I look for the final Haas driver to line up on the grid. I've had an alright start. Tim's had an excellent start, already moved in the first place there, so good move from him as now I might be getting charged by the Williams behind me, and right now it looks good. As I'm actually in lead mix there, no wonder why I'm losing a bit on the straight. As Husden is trying to take the lead back. No contact, this is for the Mercedes team there, they're going to be a very strong team against the Renaults this year in the Constructors. Oh, they almost contact, these two did come to blows in Spa as well. Hopefully they don't end up today in a contact. As Audi now starting to pull away. I'm trying to stay with them. I'm guessing they're using plenty of ERS. Just use a bit actually. Right now we're pulling away the top three. Just trying to stay with these guys, but they are doing quite well. We see there's a fight further behind. Reece March now moves into fourth place. I believe he has a 5-second penalty, I believe this week, or unless that was applied last week if he finished.
To car in front is 1.1 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:10.3. Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh. Bit too much. Car's overheating a little bit. I'm starting to lose time, so I'm going to save the car a little bit now. Cool the engine down and go for the attack later. So as it's keeping up with Tim, that's all I need. That's what everybody else needs, a bit of a lock up there.
laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
Oh, Shane, if that's you, just message me. I can't have a look at the comment right now because I am losing a ton of time here for these two.
To the car ahead is 2.1 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 7.5.
Slowly catching back up to these two while they're trying to squabble away for their positions. As Reese has come out of nowhere, challenging me a little bit. Tim's now losing the position, and he's going to drop to second place. This is crucial as I still on side by side there in the hairpin. Good racing between them two as right now I've got to keep an eye out. Reese behind me, I believe his name is. He's doing a very good job to keep up with the pace. We are slowly catching back. Very slowly. Well, it looks like it anyway, at least. As I did put it to midday, why is the sun glaring like that? Oh, a bit of a bad lock up there. Let's try and keep up with them.
Softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:7.7.
They're still fighting side by side.
Tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
It's kind of a bit unfair that warning, but I'll live with it. Not really gaining time, are you? But that's what the game says, is cheating. As we're now closing the gap a little bit more. 1.7 seconds as these two are still fighting ahead. I don't know why it's picking up a glare on that corner. As Reese is thinking about it, he may go for a dive into the hairpin. So I brake later. We're really now starting to catch up. Reese made a mistake there, so we could save a little bit. Oh, bit of contact there. We're trying to close up a little bit more now. So using all the IRS we can. Literally a little bit of a time each place. There is yellows. It's an Alpha and Mayo. Is that Tom from Try and Catch or ET? Has he made a mistake into the hairpin corner? Trying to close as much as I can. Oh, there's going to be a crash in a minute if these two keep battling as they are. Tooth and nail each lap. It's great racing to see. This is what we need in IRL F1, guys. I'm so close now. Using all that overtake down this straight so we can just keep up. Just so a little bit. Oh, there's wing damage. There is carbon fibre. And I think that's Jose. I think he's got damage with Tim. I think... Oh, this is going to end ugly in a minute. These guys are real fighting it now. Jose needs to get by. He knows he may need a pit. Oh, no. Jose's trying to keep the car under control there. Good save. See that wing damage is now cost him so much. I'm starting to catch up on him. Oh, another warning. Was going to say something else there, but I can't. Oh, warning to him. Trying to close the gap a little bit more. Lock up a little bit. He's going to get DRS. This is good for me. I can save a bit of my ERS and just stay with the slip as he's trying actually to come back. Oh, he's made a mistake, and I myself have seen the position. I make the move. I think I've got it. He gets better traction on me though. Activating DRX, and he's got the position. He's lagging a little bit. Trying to come back at him. Oh, he was actually going to give me space there. It's good racing between Jose here. As my tyres are starting to fall off the cliff. Maybe it's time for pit. Maybe just tweak my front end just a little bit. Get a good exit.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
As we're going to try and undercut Tim. I think Tim's made a little bit of a bottle job here. As we come in then, 4 fresh tyres. No wing change, so we are going to jump Jose a little bit here. He was next to me actually, Shane, on the grid, but unfortunately I think he just had a bad start. As now we leave the garage ahead of Jose, and we are going to the end of this race.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
As we leave the garage, DRS active. And we just get ahead of Matt and Storm, which is great news for me. Now I need to push the car a little bit. Because Reese has jumped me. So I really need to start pushing. He's going mediums to the end. Oh, there's a Williams off. Is that Billy Mossam? He's already got bad luck today. He's got a 30-second penalty. Teammates in the pits, so he's followed the call. Have I gained time on him? I really need to pick up the pace and just try as much as I can. He's gained time on my rival. Reese might jump him. I'm using all the overtake. Everything I can. This is going to be very close. Coming out of the grid.
It is 2.2 seconds.
As I can see my teammate just ahead of me. He's got away cleanly. I'm trying to close the gap, but he's just got so much straight line speed. It's ridiculous, and I can't catch him at the moment, but I'm going to break deep. See if I can gain some time. There we go, bit of DRS, and I'm going to close the gap a tiny bit more. And then I'm going to save fuel and save my ERS. Got no DRS.
Mix 2, fuel to mix 2. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh hards. The time last lap was a 1 minute 22.8. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
That isn't good for Tim. He's got a penalty already. This is great news for the championship. And I'm really getting close now to Tim. He's going to start feeling the pressure a little bit now. Bit of dirty air, just keeping it as close as possible. As here it goes then. Have I got a close enough run on Tim? I am gaining and I'm gaining. He defends on the inside. I'm going to go for it. Bit of contact to teammate. He gets better traction on me and he doesn't get DRS, surprisingly. It's a good defensive move there from Tim. Good racing between teammates for the Renault team. Bit of a lock-up. It's going to cost me a bit of time, and that's crucial. Because it's between me and Tim in this race at the moment. Raceman will have to probably pit again, or he's going to be really struggling at the end of this race. I'm really now starting to push the limits. Just trying to stay close. Bit of a mistake there. You can see I'm really trying to get as much space and speed on the track because I'm going to not go for a run this time. He's defending. Going second gear. Bit better traction this time. No, still a lot of wheel spin. And it's just costing me. Tim's doing a very good job. And I'm just going to save fuel now on ERS a little bit now. Just this lap as I'm getting really a bit too close for comfort. Trying to save as much fuel as I can before I go for another attack. So he's pulling away a little bit. Oh, bit of a grass there. Pulls away. Is he safe? I don't think he is. I'm getting closer and closer. I might go for a dive. He gives me the space. He runs deep. We get better traction this time. We're activating DRS. We're going to try and keep him up as he's using his overtake. We run out of DRS. We brake late. And just try and get better traction and see if we can get a run. But nothing at the moment. Good racing again from Tim, as he's in 4th place currently. Tom Joe's 1.7 seconds behind. Is he getting... He is getting slipstream, which isn't actually helping, I don't believe. I think he's getting a tiny bit of slipstream. He's really close now to Mike. I almost run into the back of him and I've lost so much time now. My wheel almost came off its stand. That isn't good. Let's try and catch behind me. He isn't for position. So he needs to stay behind. He's actually been lapped apparently. As now I'm losing a bit too much time to Tim. Trying to close that gap back now. Gonna get that DRS, so gonna have to wait my turn. Just try and catch is not really helping, but I'll take the double toe. I'm not really losing that much time. I don't think you'll be racing again next week, Tom, because that connection isn't good. I need you to fix it. Was that a mistake there from Tim I just caught? Try and catch his left of session. I'm getting really close to Tim now. Tim's realising this and he knows he has to make a move on Mike. But I'm getting really close. Is he going for it? He's going for me, but he can't make the move. He can't make the move. There is yellows, and that's Mask.
Green flag.
I get the position, but was that an illegal overtake? Tim's going AI. But shouldn't have left it in overtake. I think Tim is the quicker guy right now, but he hasn't got the pace to pull away. And I think he is the quickest on track. So, just going to try and stay with him. But if I see a gap, I'm going for it. You can just see that he pulls away in the final sector, which is good for him. You know, it suits me on my attack. So
You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
I'm gonna go for the dive possibly. Really close, really trying my patience with him. Save a lot of fuel then. Back off just to make sure I keep within track limits. Now activate my DRS. More yellows behind. That's a Mercedes, as Jose bottled. Just ain't got enough ERS. Bit of contact. And wheel spin there. But all I gotta do is stay with him. That's all I've got to do for now, because I know he's got a penalty. And I went in the wrong gear there, but I'm trying to save as much fuel as I can still, so I can go for another attack, but... As he pulls away a little bit.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. The gap is less than a second. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:7.9. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Oh, bit cheeky. Do apologize if you heard me breathing heavy there. I was just trying to focus so much on Tim. This is a real good race right now. Just trying to keep with him, trying to save fuel as well, because I ain't got that much fuel. So not gonna go for it this time. Ah, not the exit I want. I could have got him. It's just annoying because when I don't want to go for the move, I'm getting a good run and then... So on lap 25... Soon Reese's tyres aren't going to last. He's built a 5-second gap. And he's done a magnificent job.
Less than a second separate you. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:07.9. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
And I ain't got DRS this time. This is how good Tim is with his defending. He knows when to plant the car. And he's such a good teammate with this. You know, we might be losing time to the car ahead, but that's not what we're worried about. We're worried about the championship.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I can't be losing tyres already. Good exit from Tim. Just going to use a bit of rear just to stay with him. Oh, rain. Oh, he gives me the room. He realised I was going to brake late there. That's one defensive move, Tim, you've made. Oh, that's kind of two. Oh, more contact. I don't know. I don't know if that was two moves there. Didn't really get a good eye on it. Oh, Tim lifted. Is his tyres already starting to go? Has he already burnt those rears? We're getting closer. Oh, was that carbon fibre I just heard? No carbon fibre, I'm good. But has Tim done enough to now start pulling away? There's yellows.
Okay, clear.
Trying to stay with Tim. He's really started to pick up the pace now with that mistake I made. Really close to track limits there. I know I've got to bring him back somehow, and he may have just pulled away. DRS is active. I've maybe just saved a little bit. I need to keep within that DRS range. As we max out fourth gear there, literally just foot to the floor, knowing what we've got to do. Billy's retired, so that 30-second penalty will be applied next race. She's just trying to come back at him. We are slowly coming back at him. Oh, gone really deep. Go to third gear, go to lean. As Kelvin's actually keeping up with us on softs.
The gap behind us is 0.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:06.5. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Oh no. I'm going to let him through. He's going to be quicker. Kelvin then moves into third place. Now it's his turn to have a go at Tim. Mercedes versus Renault all over again. Ooh, God, excuse me there. I almost ran right into Kelvin. I can't tell. With these ghost cars, they just don't get out your way. Now I might have just lost a little bit of touch. Just a little bit. So I'm trying to come back.
the second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.7. You're losing around 7/10 a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Look how much grip Kelvin's got. See, this isn't good news for me, because this could actually help Tim pull away. Tim's been smart here, actually. Just trying to stay with this DRS.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Trying everything. I might have been saved by Kelvin if you just pull away a little bit more. I am saved, he hasn't got DRS. So Tim has been let down.
The car behind is gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
Yep, we will get race directors at the end of the race, Sandra.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel.
Impossible.
Target soon.
Can't do it now, I'm in a battle.
Turn the engine down.
I already know Tim's got a penalty. Kelvin's got a... Hang on a minute. This is for the lead. Oh, I need to take this. I'm losing too much time. Oh, I tried to get the traction, but just couldn't get it. Oh, God, I'm really fighting the car right now. The tyres are starting to fall off. %60%. I could get a puncher.
Around 10 to 15 minutes.
So here we go then. Try to get so close.
Yellow flag.
Yellows.
Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Just need to stay a little bit closer. Come on, car. You can make them. I ain't lost the race yet with a puncher. I'm not losing today.
Got 2 laps of fuel left.
I'm not going to take the win. Kelvin's got it, but I want second. Come on, Tim. Be nice. Get another penalty. Get one more penalty, Matt. You did an astonishing race.
Less than a second separate you. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 20 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:7.8. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race. The gap to the car behind is 7.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 4.8. They have a time penalty of 12.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Whoever says you need comms for F5, here you go, this is your comms from now on. More joking. It's a very close encounter, come on. One more lap, what are my tyres at? 67. Will I last another lap, or will Tim fall off? Here we go.
This is your final lap of the race.
If Kelvin picks up one more penalty, I've won the race. Tim's thanking me. It's good to see the Renault respect. As the Renault's going to take 2 and 3, I think, unless he's got penalties. And he has! 1-2! Excellent result there for myself, Tim and Kelvin there. 1, 2 and 3. That promotes Mike in 6th place. Nice and Spicer will finish off in 7th then. Good result from actually he moves up to 5th. How many penalties do these guys have? Reisman drops to 6th. Mike 7th then. Jose finished 8th after a disappointing race. William Mammoth in 9th. And the legend, Matt Romano, coming around the final 2 corners now, as he's going to take one crucial point unless he has 0 penalties and he goes all the way through the field, but he stays 10th with 1 point to his name, as the other co-admin of Luke Baker, the F5 tier, will finish in 11th place. He will be happy with that. And Sir Haramic will round up the grid then in 12th place, as he's now coming round the final corner to take 12th. And it's been a good race, and surprisingly, no safety car. And yes, there will be interviews. I won't be interviewing myself, obviously, but I will interview you, Tim, as anybody else want an interview, step up. I'll give interviews out, as I'm just going to quickly... Oh no, why is that going blue screen? There we go. Well then, the Renaults continue their dominant force at the moment in F5. Well then, here are your official results. Myself in 1st place, Tim in 2nd, Kelvin 3rd, Tom in 4th, Nice Spicer in 5th, Riceman 6th, Mike in 7th, Jack in 8th, Woolly Mammoth in 9th, Matt Demon in 10th, 11th is Luke Baker, Sir Ramik in 12th. Then we have Storm, who's a lap down, Jessica, who's a lap down in 14th. Jerry Paul unfortunately lagged out, same with Tom, so they will be DNF'd or DNS. Billy Moss unfortunately DNF'd in today's race, but his 30-second penalty will be applied for next race. Max Byron then, unfortunately, in his debut, finished in 18th, and that is the grid. Well then, at the moment you'll see a blue screen. Are we doing interviews for today? Because I can't be the guy who gives the interviews, actually, to be honest. Well then, I will end the stream here because I don't think we will be doing interviews for this week. Do apologise, actually. Interviews for this results will be for next week. I will remind the commentator to ask about last week's results. Go on then, Tim. I could shove one little interview. It's going to be cutting it close. I'll do my best. Kelvin got second, didn't he? No, he got third. Alright then. And Kelvin. Oh, cheers, Luke, for actually doing my job for me. I will actually have to switch mic. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Well then, Tim.
Yes.
Unlucky that you didn't get the win today, and I actually was surprised actually what we got in the end for the Renault team, first and second. How do you think your race went with everything? What happened with the wet quali and how the race panned out, as we had a very close fight near the end?
The qualifying, yeah, I'm struggling every time rain, but this time not. Yeah, I had a decent lap. Was pretty sure in the end of the rain, no, at the end of the session the rain will go away and there will be a soft spin, so just waited and chilled in my garage. Got in the end only P2 in the quali because I was one of the first guys who started this lap in the new tries conditions. Yeah, the race I got directly into turn 1 the lead. Then was under pressure from Jose and one point he drove into my back, wasn't my fault. Became wing damage and he fighted with you. Oh my god, and then it started. After the pit stops, lap after lap, we both fighted over lives completely. It was great fun to race, yeah, every lap. Just trying to saving the fuel, saving the ERS on the power race, no DRS. It was a really great fight, yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, in the end, because of my stupid time penalty, I lost my win, and you're with that, the new championship leader. Yeah, but I came back stronger, and yeah.
Well, yeah, with that penalty you got, did you think in the end I could have picked up a penalty, or do you think I was being a bit too cautious and too careful in the race? And were you actually also surprised with Kelvin, because he only had actually one penalty when he was actually behind us, and then he must have racked up another penalty somewhere? And were you surprised that the end result, we got a 1-2?
I knew that he has a 6-second time penalty because of on the penultimate lap. I checked my race engineer. He said he has 6 seconds time penalty, and yeah, in the last lap I weaved a bit that you know that you will win the race. Yeah, without my stupid penalty, it would be normally my win. In my eye, it would be well deserved because I was nearly leading every lap. Yeah, but the thing was, I was never be able to drive out of the DRS, because I'm pretty sure when I would be out of the DRS, that you got no DRS on me. Yeah, we'll just easily pull away with.
Well, that's true, as I did notice when Kelvin got past, I knew what I had to do. I had to stay with it, and it was a pain because I actually made a mistake. When I tapped your rear end, I was like 8 tenths and you were already down, then it went to 1.1. I was like, uh-oh, I need to actually catch that back up. But
yeah, I ran out of ERS. I was pushing the whole lap until the end, but in the end, yeah, I would be happier if we got only P2 and 3, then our championship would be equalized between us. Now we have a 4 points lead, but yeah, as I said already, next week I will come back stronger.
Yeah, that's true, and it's also a good rivalry between us. We also got now watch out for the Mercedes team of Jose and Kelvin, because they actually stepped up this week, and it was actually good to see. And also it's also a good result for us in the constructors, and all that. So I will ask you the final question for next week, if I can find the standings so quick. It is Bahrain. How do you feel you're going to be around there? And do you think you could get a win this time, or another podium on the cards?
No. Fighting for the win is, I need to, because I'm, as I said already twice, behind you in the championship. Yeah, Bahrain is a nice track to drive. A few these corners we got on the track. Just I need to look out that I not getting penalties, and just building pace after pace, being consistent, and hopefully our rivalry will go on Bahrain, because of the thing is, between you and me, it's first time we're driving against teammates, and today I saw there was so much respect to each other. One time I saved you from me because I was pulling to the right because I was seeing you driving to my back of car. I saved you in the end. I could just destroy a race, but it's not the way I wanted to win. Great rivalry, hopefully until the last race and the last corner.
Well, hopefully that is. Hopefully it's not like what happened between me and Paco in season 5 when we were in the Renault, where it ended at Germany, 5 rounds to the end. So hopefully we can have a fight all the way to the last couple of corner, last lap, last to the finish line, and that would be good to see. Well then, I ain't got any other interview questions, but congratulations on the 2nd place. I would interview myself, but everyone's seen it in stream today. But
yeah, there was a massive help for me, because I knew what you were doing. When you were saying I'm saving IRS now, and I'm saving my fuel, I did nearly the same. Just equalizing all, and congratulations you to everyone.
Oh, thank you very much. Well then, this has been, technically your commentator on my POV of the race, and this is only a one-off. It won't be a thing again, since the commentator will be back next week. This has been IRL Season 8 F5 Round 5 at Austria. Hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to join the Discord, it's still open for mid-sign-ups, and there will be more information and rules and stuff later on this season for next season. And have a nice day, and goodbye for now.